Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow! Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out, my first action figure. Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following content
Rusev Udria, Rusev Machka.
The super athlete has arrived. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures. But from what I hear,
Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
Oh, on the apron. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Look at the agility. Really just laying it in. Stringing together some big moves here.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Well, that was pretty. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Lana may be slowing some here. What a punch.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
This is going to be big. Whoa!
Really showing some acrobatic expertise here. Rusev competing here tonight. The super athlete is looking as fast and strong as ever. Defeating Rusev is a tall order. So how can his opponent do it? Corey, I'll start with you.
Well, firstly, I wouldn't pick a fight with Rusev on Rusev Day. That's just foolish. Secondly, and this hurts to say, Rusev's been distracted by his own allies, namely Lana and Aiden English.
Setting up for it. Oh, that was just malicious. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Head scissors takedown. Very nice. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
It is very clear that Lana is feeling the physicality of this contest.
I'm not used to seeing this. What an amazing display of athleticism. We've got to cover. Well, that was a close call.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Oh, it's coming. In the corner now. Not what she was looking for. Ooh-wee. Side Russian leg sweep. Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Oh, my. She's going to try it again.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Oh, clothesline. She's going for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Doing whatever it takes to win. Look at this. Oh, again. Does he have him here? She might just be running on instinct at this point.
The size of this girl's heart is simply immeasurable. Nice job by Lana.
Finds a way to reverse. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, wow.
Frankensteiner.
Nice. Oh, what a chop block.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Are we about to see it again?
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. For the victory here. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
Will it be? And at some point, she's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put her away. Right to the back of the neck. She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Oh, what a chop block.
That should do it right there. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
I don't...
And here's a cover. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Tap, tap.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
Oh, what a chop block.
It's Lana with the offense.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Tagged in. Suplex. Up and what a reversal from Rusev.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Avoiding trouble there. Side Russian leg sweep.
Setting up.
Whoa, Rusev dodged that one. How impressive was that reversal?
He's getting a little battered now. Rusev with a running. Rusev might get an early 3 count. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Oh, too close.
Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
And what a reversal from Rusev. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Set up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh. Wow, running senton.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
That Rusev showing such creativity.
And now Rusev is showing them how they do it in Eastern Europe.
Back in from the floor. This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
All the way for the top.
Elbow drop. Set up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Uh-oh. Running senton. A lot of damage taken on by Rusev. I'm not sure how this will pan. He thinks he has it. And he's able to get out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
These acrobatics are absolutely astounding.
Up and boom, knee drop right on target.
Man, what a splash.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE history.
And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Side Russian leg sweep. He goes for the cover. Going to take a different approach here, I guess.
I don't know why.
Rusev showing such creativity. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Leg drop guillotine.
Uh-oh. Running senton. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash.
Gosh, how'd he do that?
And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away. Bang!
Huge overhead belly to belly.
It looks like Rusev is looking to put the
Bulgarian brute with a stop to the spine. No, he makes it to the ropes.
I'll tell you, if it wasn't for the ropes, this one would probably be over right now.
Pinning predicament.
This makes tags all over. What a victory.
Here are your winners, the Ravishing Russian Lana and Rusev Ravishing Rusev Day.
I don't believe what we just witnessed. At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
the Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favorites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. Insulting.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Oh, again! She seems to have gained the advantage here.
That is a beautiful thing to watch.
Head scissors.
Round and round we go.
Oh, my God, what an elbow. Simply magnificent. Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Not many can move like that. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries. Neck. Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the...
This could be it. Cover. Billie Kay gets that shoulder up.
I knew she could do it.
Uh-oh. In off the tag. She's showing signs of slowing now.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to make it to the corner.
Missed the tag.
Back suplex.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Nice monkey flip.
Face crusher.
Big elbow.
Spin kick. Desperately trying to get to the corner now.
It's not going to be easy though, Michael.
Gosh. Rolling neck snap.
Paige Royce was able to get out of the way there.
She's in full control now.
Oh, man, into the neck breaker.
Oh.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Looking to make a much-needed tag here.
And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here.
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
A striking blow.
Down with a neck breaker.
It looks like Mickie James is setting a good pace now.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
Whoa, not so fast.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Tag made. Oh, right to the gut. Man, oh, man.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Wow, what a sequence. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
She scores big with the counter. She's got the shoulders down. She's got some fight left in her.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Gets the tag. Unbelievable move.
Oh, that was just malicious.
She's looking a bit out of it here. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. Corey, what are they going to do here?
We're about to find out.
Hurt the back, spine rattling. Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
We might just see it here.
And this crowd's starting to perk up, Michael.
Uh-oh. Simple but effective DDT.
Head to the pay window.
And Mickie James might have just secured the victory.
Shot block.
Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
They did it. Wow, what a match.
Here are your winners.
What a win for her here tonight.
Look out, women's locker room. This girl is for real.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match,
which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or willy willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is scheduled for
They're on their feet for Mickey.
The future is iconic.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs. Final preparations between partners before the action begins.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals. Oh, nice drop kick.
Proving tough to catch.
Neck breaker. Stomping down. Knife edge chop. The challenger's looking shaken. Head scissors takedown.
Very nice. Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Elbow drop.
Had it scouted.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. She's dazed in the corner there. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period. Ow. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Again with it. She's showing no mercy tonight.
And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
And Peyton Royce is fading fast here, guys. That's over at this point. Close quarters.
Oh, good night.
Sorry.
High angle belly-to-back suplex. Billie Kay showing such creativity. Oh, nasty impact. Kick right on point.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you? Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
The challenger eating up some damage. Mickie James with cover by the challenger. 1, 2, and the champ kicks out.
So resourceful.
Solid contact from Mickie.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
Changes her fortune there. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Oh, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane. Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
That was a difficult choice, but at least you're in control of the situation.
Yeah, I guess.
It appears Red and Mickie are having a slight disagreement over who's going to start the match.
A bit strange, since these two are normally on the same page.
Looks like they worked things out for now, at least.
And this tag title match is underway as Red and Mickie James take on the team of Lana and Lacey Evans.
Lana and Lacey have had a lot of success lately, so Red and Mickie better not take them lightly.
I'm pretty sure since Mickie's career is on the line in every match she competes in, she's not going to take anyone lightly.
Hey, you never know what can happen. It's human nature to occasionally take your eye off the ball.
It's also human nature to not want to constantly annoy your coworkers, but yet somehow you do it anyway.
Well measured. Holy, amazing display of athleticism.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
She is just dominant right now.
It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
And now Mickie James tags herself in.
This might have something to do with that disagreement they had before the match.
They better figure this out or they're going to lose and Mickie's career will be over.
Whoa, Mick kick out of nowhere. And that'll do it.
Despite whatever friction Mickie James and Red were having, Mickie manages to get the victory for their team over Lana and Lacey Evans.
I told you she was focused, Saxton.
I guess so, but I still think something's not quite right. What was that all about?
I have no idea, but maybe their earlier issue was bigger than we thought.
I think we're about to find out what's really going on.
You don't deserve to hold this tag title because you are not a partner. A partner wouldn't conspire to turn her back on a teammate, to intentionally lose these titles and end her supposed friend's career. That's right, I heard everything you said. So we are finished as a team, and I'll keep defending these tag titles all by myself if I have to. But as for my SmackDown Live Women's Championship, if you want it so bad so you can cross it off your precious list, then fine, I'll fight you. But since I'm risking my career, you're going to have to put something important of yours on the line too, something that means just as much as my career. What do you got? Oh, I know. How about that precious sacred list of yours? If I win, I get to destroy it. And then maybe you'll start thinking a little more clearly. So tell me, how bad do you want my title?
I'll do it.
Wow, this is truly shocking. We all knew the team of Red and Mickie James would eventually come to an end, but no one ever imagined it would happen like this.
And now they're facing each other with Mickie's career and the list on the line? This is insane!
Yeah, either way, this ends very badly for one of these women.
The following contest is scheduled for
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of?
This woman right here.
Mickie James!
introducing the challenger, the Queen, and introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is